So, hey, what's going on? Doing something a little totally different and off the wall today. Just kind of wanted to share this. Um, got something in the mail. Let's check this out. Got this from Frazetta Girls. And you're probably wondering, what is Frazetta Girls? We're going to unbox this in a minute. I'm going to explain the story behind this. I'm going to apologize. I have a new residence. We are taking care of somebody's dog. They're in the hospital, and so yeah, she's a little whiny. So I've got a little dog that's kind of whining that you'll hear in the background. She's still getting used to us. But anyway, excuse me. So how this all came about, Frazetta Girls. Way back in the day, we're going way back now into the 70s and 80s and early 90s. I was an artist. I didn't do it for a living or anything. I just did it just to do it because I enjoyed it. I took it all through school, and I did some airbrushing for a while, and just loved doing artwork. I was one of those artists that I could draw anything I could see. I couldn't draw real good from memory. In other words, if I seen something 3 days later, I couldn't really draw it, but I could draw anything I could see. I could paint anything I could see. Um, and Also in the 80s, through the early 80s, through all of the 90s, or midway through the 90s, about 93, 94, I collected comic books, and I still have that collection to this day. Um, and I collected a lot. That's what I mostly spent my money on. But of course, life happens. I ended up getting a house, buying a house, met my wife, bought a house, kid, life. So I gave up doing artwork just because I just didn't have time to do it no more. Two jobs and all that stuff and trying to start a family. But anyway, long story short, I gave up my comic books too because I was spending $200-300 a week in comic books. Um, and I never sold anything. I just always bought. And I was one of these people who read it once, put it away, boxed it up, never touched it again. Um, but anyway, I was watching YouTube, and this Frazetta Girls came up. Well, Frazetta was an artist that I admired when I was in high school. He was a well-known artist back in the day. Um, he did the Conan paperback series. He did some comics. He sold a lot of his original artwork, him and his wife. Um, and he also did some work for Mad Magazine, I believe. And anyway, he also did album covers for Molly Hatchet, the band Molly Hatchet. And that's probably what he's most famous for as far as that goes. But yeah, he was a really, really good artist. Did bodies really good. And anyway, Frazetta Girls popped up in my recommended, and I'm like, what is Frazetta Girls? So I started watching the videos, and the granddaughter of Frazetta has started a company called Frazetta Girls, and they sell prints of his artwork and some other stuff too. They're starting to do like statues. And anyway, she was doing a video about a animated movie that he did back in the day. I think it was the 80s. And I didn't even know about this movie. And I was like, man, that's got to be really cool. So anyway, I did some research and bam, found it on YouTube, and I was like, cool. So I watched the whole thing, and it was kind of cheesy, but it was cool. Um, but I mean, we're talking the 80s, so the animation was okay. Storyline was really good, and I thought, man, that's really cool. I wonder if they did anything else with it. Well, I went to the website and found that they actually did a prequel in a comic book. Now, Frank Frazetta, of course, do the artwork or have anything to do with it because he's passed on now. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy me a comic book, so that's what I did. I bought a comic book. Now, they had two different covers of this, and I'll put up some artwork or some stuff that he has done, so that you'll maybe recognize it. And then we're going to do an unboxing of this comic book. So here's some stuff that you might know that he has done, or maybe you've seen the pictures and didn't know he did it. And then we'll do the unboxing. So I'm pretty excited about this. They actually did a couple of covers for this comic book, and I bought the one that more resembled the girl. Oh, we got the backside. Hold on, this will take two hands. I hope they have backings on them. I don't know if they do or not. If they don't, I'm going to have to go through my collection and find some backings. Tigra is one of the main characters in this movie. Now, the movie was Fire and Ice, and this is what they call a one-shot. This isn't actually part of, well, it's part of the Fire and Ice series, but this is just a one-off of her, which is what I wanted. And this is kind of how she looks in the movie. And they had another cover, but I really wanted this one because it's just of her. This doesn't have a backing on it, so I'm going to have to go through my collection and find some backboards for it. Yeah, one-shot Dynamite comic books. The artwork was done by Thomas Kincaid, and I believe the storyline was done by Bill Willingham, which he's a pretty good writer. But yeah, let's kind of open this up. I bought two of them, one that I could save and one that I could open and just kind of look through. But I'm probably not even going to read these. I'm just going to open this up and show it to y'all and put it away and save it for a rainy day. But yeah, I thought this was kind of cool. Let me show you the inside cover here. This paper is pretty thick. Wow. That's her father, who's the king. And like I say, this is a prequel to the movie. The movie was called Fire and Ice. This is a one-shot of just her. But yeah, kind of cool. See what the back inside cover looks like. I'll put a link down in the description of the movie. And where you can see it on YouTube if you're interested in checking the movie out. And this is the series of comic books that they have come out with. Some more advertisements there. Vampirella, I collected her back in the day. Red Sonja. Yeah, pretty cool. I just thought I would share that with y'all. Pretty neat little deal. pretty excited about that. I may read it. But yeah, Tigra. Frank Frazetta. Alrighty. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Kind of cool. Something I hadn't done in a long time. Bought a comic book. And it really wasn't that expensive. I want to say it was like $4 for the book. So, and there was a limited print of them also. But to be honest, I don't think a lot of people know about that. You know, being that the Frazetta girls have only taken this over for a while. But yeah, I'll send a link to their website and a link to the YouTube channel in case you want to check out some of their stuff. Appreciate you watching. Like I say, something different from this channel. Thanks a lot.